Hello, man here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to restore a deleted, missing, corrupted, whatever might have happened to it, a save game here in Farming Simulator 25. Rest assured, Evan, this is easy, and, well, Giants doesn't advertise this feature. I don't know why. Giants automatically backs up all your save games. Not only do they back up your save games, they back up multiple copies of your save games, so... You know, maybe for some reason you want to go back a couple versions, you can absolutely do that if you want to. So, and another reason, by the way, to use this save game backup feature, Evan, I've done this myself many times, Evan. You put a placeable down, something goes wrong, you know, just like, again, there's no undo when you do placeables in Farming Simulator, right, Evan? You put the placeable down and the ground heaves and hoes and just doesn't go good, right? So this is a good scenario to use this particular feature here. So anyway, we're in my save game here. When we got 500 million billion hours on it, whatever, and you know we just accidentally, crap, we deleted the save game. It's gone, or maybe it's corrupt, or again, whatever scenario it might be, Evan. You don't have a save game. It's gone. You lost all your millions of hours on it. Well, don't worry, Evan. There is a very easy way to get that back. In fact, I'll talk about this towards the end of the video. There's actually a couple different things we can do here as well, at least if you're on the PC side of things here. So first things first, to restore a missing save game, Evan, we're going to go to our folders here. You're going to go to your documents. We're going to go to My Games, Farming Simulator 25. And by the way, just another caveat here, Evan. This is the same for all versions of Farming Simulator. I'm not aware that this has really ever changed. So you got Farming Simulator 15, 19, 25 here. Maybe if you're watching this in the future, you're playing Farming Simulator, what's the next one going to be, 28, whatever? It'll probably be, well, can't guarantee it, Evan. It might not be the same, but it'll probably be the same. So anyway, again, I'll show you this here, Evan. So you want to go to your user folder here, just this right up here. So in this case, my username, Randy, Documents, My Games, and then whatever version of Farming Simulator you're playing. So in this case, we're obviously Farming Simulator 25. And of course, oh, actually the whole save game folder is missing. That is cool. So I haven't actually seen that before. Usually the save game folder is actually still there. And I bet you if I restart the game, it probably will be. Anyway, down at the bottom of your save games, Evan, there is a save game backup folder here. So we're going to go into the save game backup folder and look at that, Evan. We got all different save games here. I think there's like 13? Is it actually? No, 12. Okay. Looks like it keeps 12 different copies, Evan. And if you look at the name of this here, they are different dates. So 2025, 131 at, looks like that's like 6 o'clock at night, I think, somewhere in there. 6:03, I believe that's what that is. We can go all the way back to 1:15. Looks like that's, again, probably about 7 o'clock there. So 1:15 is the oldest one. And again, if you notice, Evan, like it keeps multiples here. So the first... looks like, what is it, the first 7 here are all like fairly recent. 131 at 1526, 131 at 1620, 131, 16, you know, there's a whole bunch right there. And then it starts spacing them out a day apart, another day apart, 2 days apart. What is that, 4 days apart. And, you know, I think that's like 7 days apart, I remember. So you got like almost 2 weeks worth of save games, that one. So anyway, we're going to grab this one right here. Oh, maybe you're not. Okay. Good example, Evan. I don't know why. This folder's empty, and this folder's empty. That's a little scary, and I don't know what's up with that. So, yeah, that's a little bit weird. I was not expecting that. Normally, you go in here, and it's empty. Okay, well, anyway, looks like we're going to have to go all the way back to a save game backup. This is a perfect example of this one. Maybe something went wrong. You know, why this is empty, I mean, I don't know. But let's see, it's February 1st here today, by the way, for those who are wondering when we're recording this. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to go back to this one, Evan. There's all our save game. Normally, what I would do is I would just... hit Control-A, or you can just, select and do that way as well. But we're going to hit Control-A. We're going to copy all the files here. So we're going to hit the copy button here. Hit that, copy those. And then we're going to go back here to the main folder. Now, I'm missing Save Game Folder 1, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm just going to put this in 2, for example, Evan. So we're going to paste those right in there. So just paste them in there. You want to make sure you take all the files, Evan. So don't like, take a couple files and, well... For the more advanced users, Evan, if you want to do that, you can actually do that. I mean, like if something went wrong with maybe a placeable or something like that, you can actually like take the placeable one and move that if you want to. In this scenario, but I'm not going to show you folks how to do that. That's, again, for more advanced users. So there we go, Evan. It's going to be under save game too, but for this scenario, and this will work perfectly fine. You folks will get the idea here, right? I'm pretty sure once I restart the game, Evan, the save game 1 folder will show back up, and then I can move them over to there if I want to. So... little strange that we're missing 2 folders worth of save games of, and I'm not sure if yeah, that's kind of suspicious. Anyway, we'll get the game started up here, and I'll show you folks the save game is indeed back here. In this case, I'm a perfect example. Maybe something went corrupted wrong, whatever. I probably lost, what did I lose here? There was a couple hours worth of work there, probably. Actually, I don't know, it was even a couple. What was the date on this here again? Just real quick, go back to this one. 1647. So yeah, it looks like I lost about an hour and 15 minutes worth of work. Obviously not ideal, but, you know, not the end of the world, right? At least you got the save game back. There we go. Save game is loading. Since we're out of money, apparently. Oh, great. Not a good save game to go back to, apparently. So, anyway, you folks have any comments or questions about this, by the way, be sure to leave them down below. One other thing I do want to mention while we're waiting for the save game to load here. If you're playing on the PC, of course, which I don't think this method... Yeah, this method doesn't even work on the console anyway. So, if you're a console user, sorry. You have to rely on your console platform to back up your save game, and that's exactly where I'm going with this next example here. If you're playing on the PC and you're playing with the Steam version of this game, which is what I'm playing with here, Steam also automatically backs up your save game. So Steam can restore that as well, so just something to keep in mind there. I would probably always use the Giants method first, everyone, but then if that fails you, you can possibly go back and rely on Steam as well, and Steam should also have that here. Apparently this is taking a moment to, it's probably taking a moment to load, Evan, because we had to restore it here. And there we go. We are loaded. Hit the start button. Oh, and greeted by a blank screen. There we go. Okay, getting a little worried there for a minute. Not sure why the money didn't show up right, because obviously the money up there is different than, well, whatever. But yeah, we're back in our save game, Evan. That worked. And just real quick here, let's just go back out of the game here a minute. Actually, let's quit here, because then I can move these files back over to save game 1. Again, it doesn't really matter, Evan, what save game you want to put them in. Obviously, if your save game 1 was deleted, you probably want to put them back in save game 1, but I don't know, maybe you don't. You know, whatever reason, you don't want to put them back in, you don't have to. So, let's see. We're going to go back here, Farming Simulator. I bet you, yeah, now that I restarted the game, Evan, this folder actually showed up. So now what I could do, Evan, I can grab all these files here. Again, Control-A on your keyboard selects all the files. Control-C to copy. We're going to go back to save game 1. Actually, you know what? Let's cut them. We're going to cut them because we don't want them in both. Control-A. We're going to go Control-X to cut. Don't do this if you're restoring it, by the way. We're just moving. And then we're going to go to save game 1, and then we're going to paste. Yes, apparently that's already in there. Sure. Place that file. That's good. There we go. Now we're back into save game 1. If we go back here, save game 1 has been moved from 2 back to 1. We're back to where we're supposed to be. So, by the way, that's going to wrap it up here for this video. So, again, you folks have any comments or questions about this, be sure to throw them down below. And as always, hopefully this helps. Thanks for watching, and until next time.